What's up YouTube? This is Cooking with Doug, and today I'm gonna make some Ninja Oven mac and cheese. These are some of the ingredients I'll be using. Of course, we need sharp cheddar, right? Bag of mozzarella. Hey, I never had this before. I'm gonna try this out. This is a mac and cheese blend. I think it's like New York sharp and yeah, some other processed cheese, whatever in there. I'm gonna use that. You usually use a Velveeta stick, but I'm gonna try this Cracker Barrel. Some of my subscribers said I should try Cracker Barrel sharp cheese because it's just thebomb.com. So we're gonna whip that in today. We'll need a whole stick of butter. Now, silly me, of course I'm not going to use the cheese out of this, but I thought I had some elbows, some macaroni box in my pantry, but I didn't. This is the only thing I had, so we'll just make do what I have. It's Christmas Eve, and all the supermarkets are closed at 8 o'clock, so this is all I got. You'll also need salt and pepper to your we're gonna taste it in the sauce, so to your liking. I'd say like 2 tablespoons of salt, a tablespoon of pepper, but to your liking. So it may be 3 for you. We'll need 2 eggs slightly beaten, and finally 2 cups of half and half. So first thing we need to do is get the noodles into a pot with some water and oil. I think a normal box of elbows has more macaroni than this, but like I said, we're just gonna make do. We'll improvise, add a little bit of oil in there, and we're gonna cook this till the elbows get a little bit squishy, and I'll give you an example of that when it's done. Next, we want to cut up the butter and the your Velveeta or whatever cheese or Cracker Barrel. That's the only 2 I would suggest. You want to cut all of this up and the butter as well into like slices. Shout out to whoever my subscriber is who suggested I use Cracker Barrel cheese. Bomb.com. Go ahead and beat your eggs and slightly put some salt in there. Just put a little bit of salt and slightly beat them. I also put a little bit of pepper in it too, just a little bit. I'm gonna also add some a little later. Oh, and I cut up my cheese, cut up my butter. So that's done. Slightly beat the egg. What time is it? Oh. Yeah, it's 11:45. All right. Stir that up a little bit. Make sure they're not sticking. Should be good. I'm also going to microwave the cheese a little bit to help melt it a little bit. I don't know, 20 seconds, 15 seconds, I don't know. Yeah, this should help. I did my half and half. I did a little half, less than 2 cups, because I don't think I have as much macaroni as I used in previous times that I've made it. So I'm sure I'm going to use significantly less this time, but it's all good. Alright, so macaroni is done. Try and show you. See, it's just a little bit hard. That's how you know it's done. So let's go ahead and drain it. Alright, we're going to transfer it to the Ninja oven now. First we want to spray out the oven. Alright, so while it's hot, you want to add your butter and your cheese. And then we just want to mix it around. What I'm going to actually do is probably start turning it on the Ninja oven so everything could start getting itself together. So let me go ahead and mix that up. Alright, so I turned it on stovetop mode on high while I'm gonna melt this cheese as best I can. Okay, so when it looks like that, then now we're gonna go ahead and add the half and half, and we're gonna dump in the egg. Go ahead and mix that around. And guys, I have to apologize, man. I think I broke something on my camera, so now I have to hold it manually. I broke something on my tripod, so I can no longer use it until I fix it, which can't be now. But anyway, let's continue. All right, so now we're gonna go ahead and add the cheese, the shredded cheese. I'm gonna use this mac and cheese blend. All right, I switched it to low, and I'm also gonna add a half. That was the whole bag of that mac and cheese blend, and I'm gonna put a half a bag of mozzarella in there as well. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and mix that up. So this is what we're looking like right now. And I didn't even use all of the half and half that I put in the measuring cup either. Go ahead and add salt and pepper. 2 tablespoons of salt and 1 tablespoon of pepper, or to your liking. Just keep tasting it and see, how you like it. Okay, guys. Again, sorry for the view, but gotta do it with one hand. But I tasted it; it's to my liking, and we're just gonna put the last layer of cheese on there, and we're gonna turn on the oven at the lowest level, which is 250, for 30 minutes. Alright, so these are the cheeses we got left. We got half of the bag of the mozzarella. I got a full bag of sharp cheddar that I'm going to put on the top. So I'm going to put the half first of mozzarella first on the top. Alright, so that's the mozzarella on there. So now we're going to put the sharp cheddar as the final layer. Alright, so that's what it looks like. And I used pretty much all of it, but this is kind of what's left. But I used pretty much all of it. Alright, so now we're going to turn on the Ninja oven. Set it for 30 minutes. Alright guys, I'll be back in 30 minutes. Alright, we got about 10 minutes left. So it's been going on for 20 minutes, and this is what we look like. Alright, let's check it out. Well, I'm gonna turn it off, and I'm gonna let it cool for about 10 minutes, and then we'll take a spoon to it and see what it looks like. Alright guys, let it cool off for about 10 minutes. This is what it looks like. Let's dive into it and see. Alright, I'm gonna try and do this with one hand now. Dig from the bottom. Put some on this plate right here. Ooh, okay. I'm liking that. On the bottom you got the burnt. Alright. See that? Let's go ahead and take a taste. Not bad. Now I will say, if this was cooked in the oven, it would taste better. When I cook this in the oven, it tastes much better. But this is good too. Oh yeah. Not bad at all, guys. Well, this is my mac and cheese in the Ninja cooking system. If you like it, remember to subscribe. And if anything, thanks for looking at my video. Just cooking with Doug.